Hello, Laney and Major. So we sanded today on the sides of the boat to get the color even. I say we, I wasn't sanding. Somebody else did all the work, so I'm just taking the credit. But so we sanded both sides of the boat, getting the color as even as we can get it, making sure not to sand too much and go through the veneer, and we didn't, not a single time. What you see here is where the pieces of plywood were what's called scarf jointed together, and so we'll probably have to do some touch up on that area to make it just as dark as the rest, or the same, not to have a light stripe down, vertical stripe down there. That's probably because of the glue that they glued that together with when they made their joint. And that glue is up in the wood fibers, so it never took any stain to begin with. So we'll stain it, and then what we'll come do is with artist brush, we'll come back in and fill that in. The rub rail ended up being, that was on this boat, somebody replaced the rub rail, and it was much wider than it needed to be. It came down, quite a ways, and it really only needs to be, should only be about 7/8 of an inch wide. Should be about 1/16 of an inch wider than the stainless on each side. So we cut that back down, and we're getting ready to put that back on. Now, right here, you'll see these areas right here, difficult to deal with. Evidently, perhaps that got beat up on a dock. So we're gonna see what we can do, if we can improve on that anymore with our veneer replacement. Do that tomorrow. And of course the decks, let me see here, I gotta stand up. I've been having trouble with my legs. I don't know if I expressed that earlier or not, but here's the deck of the boat. This is where we had veneer made, and our guy Derek used to work in a cabinet shop, so he had experience veneering. So he's veneered all the decks, sides, everything's got new veneer on it. Let me go to the other side of the boat and get a shot of that. Oh, and here's what I was talking about, the rub rail. It was much wider than it needed to be, so we've cut it down to the size it should be. And the size it should be, this is the rub rail goes on it. I'm not sure if this is your rub rail or somebody else's right now, but they're all the same size, but that's how it should fit, centered on that piece of wood, and that's about how it should fit. So we've got some other modifications we need to make to that. Up at the front, that wood should be thinner, and then it tapers to a pretty wide, and then it tapers down to almost nothing at the back. These are the back pieces for each side. So we've got that to do as well. And I was in the process of getting around to the other side to give you a video of that. Oh, are we still going? Yes, we're still going. So give you a video of this side right here. And here's the guys doing all the work on it. This is Derek. All right. So that's the update for today. Talk to you soon.